something to say about it. We pass the masked soldiers guarding the entrance and stop at the gilded front doors of Buckingham Palace.
"The ship's almost full, Captain. She should be ready to travel soon. The sooner we get out of Everland, the better," Smeeth says.
"Agreed. Prepare them for departure," I say, storming through the entrance, leaving Smeeth in my wake. The lock gives an audible snap, sealing the palace doors behind me. I push the glass door of the inner chamber and step into the main room. Gazing out the window, I watch the boilers hiss and columns of mist rise above the army of steam crawlers and zeppelins as they prepare for our departure. I reach for my copper-adorned eye patch, the socket as empty as my heart became the day I lost it. My fingers skim the 3 scars, scratching an itch that never seems to be satisfied. The ridges spark the childhood memory of my mother peering into her mirror, her once unblemished and smooth skin mocking her as new lines of aging marked the corners of her eyes. Even as the years continued, I thought she was more beautiful with every one that passed. The reflection next to hers was that of a young boy. It was my 13th birthday. After celebrating with the help, my instructors and only friends, I had brought her a gift since she was unable to join the festivities. Cupped in my small hands, I offered her a shiny green apple from the Forbidden Garden. Unbeknownst to me, a lethal substance lay within its peel. It was the last time I recognized the boy who reflected back at me. It was the last time my right eye ever saw her gold, blade-like fingernails that I once admired as they glittered in the sunlight. I never stepped foot into the orchard again. Happy birthday to me. I continue farther into the palace until I reach a steel door. The tumblers click as I turn the key in the lock. When I enter the lab, a fine mist bathes me, washing away any outside contamination. The white walls, floor tiles, and countertops appear orange under the lantern light in the sterile room. Cabinets line the walls, their glass doors revealing bottles of medicine and other medical supplies. A single hospital bed sits against the wall. The stainless steel sink reflects the twinkle of lamp fire. The professor doesn't flinch as I step inside the room. She doesn't startle like she did during the early days of her imprisonment. Instead, she simply refuses to acknowledge my presence and studies her notes in a spiral binder, her auburn hair pulled back from her face. I often wonder if she's become comfortable with my company, or if she's so engrossed in her studies that she doesn't hear me enter. Either way, I can't help but find myself staring at her, infuriated by her lack of interest in my presence. She is the same age as my mother, but other than that, the professor is nothing like her. As dark as my mother's hair, eyes, and heart are, the professor is equally the opposite. She possesses wild hair, bright eyes, and a nurturing demeanor with the kids my men bring to her. Her kindness to the children both maddens and intrigues me. "Pack the lab up. We're leaving Everland for good," I say. The professor's gaze flicks toward me, and she does a double take, suddenly noticing me. Her eyes become wide and glassy. "Leaving?" she asks. "I've done what I came here to do. We will return to the Blood Red Queen tonight." She shakes her head and presses her lips together. "I am not going anywhere with you. Trust me, I'd leave you here in a heartbeat. You've accomplished nothing close to finding a cure. Consider it an act of mercy that I don't abandon you in Everland," I say, tamping down a burst of fury. I head to the door, afraid to turn back, afraid she'll call my bluff. Even after all her failures, she